What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game WWE 2K18, which was released on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC by 2K Sports, Yuke, and Visual Concepts. Now, for the sake of this review, I'm going to talk about the Nintendo Switch version because this this version is the most infamous version out the four. You know what I'm saying? And I will talk about this one feature that was added to 2K18 called My Player, which used a creative player to play through that particular mode, and it's kind of similar to the Day of Reckoning games for the GameCube, but it has some differences, which I'll explain later in the video. Now, pretty much the main menu consists of Play, My Player, WWE Universe, Wwe Creations, WWE Online, My WWE Options, and Store. Now, Play is, of course, the exhibition mode of WWE 2K18, you know what I'm saying, where you can pick pretty much a singles match, tag team match, Royal Rumble, handicap matches, and so forth. And of course, you pick different WWE superstars like Roman Reigns or Natalia. It's current stars like that. You can also play as legends like pretty much Bret Hart, Big Boss Man, Andre and Giant, and all that. But like the legends are part of the DLC pack, which I'll talk about later in the video. And as far as match types rather, they will depend on which match that you picked as far as single matches, triple threats, fatal four ways, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And the superstars are divided up into the following three categories, which are just superstars, custom superstars, or downloaded superstars. Like I said, as far as the my player mode, it is similar to the Dead Reckoning games on the GameCube, but there's a few differences between this and what you find in WWE Dead Reckoning. And the first one is that the created wrestler used in my player can't be used in the other modes, pretty much play in WWE Universe, you know what I'm saying? Plus, mainly the goal of my player is to go from WWE developmental to NXT to being a Raw SmackDown superstar, you know what I'm saying? Now, another difference is that you use in-game currency to upgrade your characters, moveset, attributes, abilities, and skills. You know what I'm saying? Pretty similar to the RPG trope of leveling up and everything. You know what I'm saying? And eat everything that you upgrade in those four areas costs a certain amount of the in-game currency. Plus, you could pretty much edit your wrestler in terms of their appearance, entrance, victory pose, moves, and different stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now with WWE Universe Mode, it has the same premise at the previous in the previous WWE games, pretty much stretching back to WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, where you can play matches in Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and the pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much you can also add shows and pay-per-views like you did starting with WWE 13 and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much WWE 2K18 also added a power ranking and my universe, you know. Now with the power ranking, it just shows the top superstars on a weekly basis as you play through Raw, SmackDown, and the pay-per-views, you know what I'm saying, plus NXT and everything. It's like all of the superstars that's on the roster, including the DLCs, is on this list. So the ones who win the most matches, of course, will be on top of that and everything. And plus, with Wwe Universe, you can pretty much customize the WWE Universe Mode any way you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like certain stars that's on SmackDown, some of them you can put them on Raw. You know what I'm saying? You can put some on NXT and whatever the case may be, and everything. Now, of course, the WWE Creations really hasn't changed all that much. You know what I'm saying? Where you can create wrestlers, entrances, shows, arenas, your move set, and stuff like that, and everything. And the only thing is that they got rid of the custom entrances. You know what I'm saying? Like with the older games, you had like entrances of legends and superstars that used to be in WWE, but like Superstar 1, 2, 3, and all that, but they don't have that anymore. They just pretty much stuck with pretty much the roster for far as entrances and moveset is concerned. Now, of course, all the games got like an online mode. Of course, WWE Online is one of them where you can essentially you play against other players around the world with in matches that you pretty much find in the play mode and everything. Plus, with WWE community, you can upload and download different stuff relating to WWE 2K18. Now, it is worth noting that the online mode for the Switch version is no longer up and everything. You know what I'm saying? So playing WWE Online, you can't do it on the Switch version. I don't know about like the other three versions. If you can, if you can play the online mode on the PC, PlayStation 4, or 360 versions, you can let me know in the comment section if that's the case. If it's the online mode is still available on those versions and stuff. Now, with my WWE, of course, this is where you edit the superstars, tag teams, and stables, along with viewing the stats of everybody and manage all of the championships that's available from WWE, WCW, and ECW. And for some reason, as it relates to the championships from WCW, the only one that's actually missing is the WCW Television Championship for some reason. Something that I never got, you know what I'm saying? Because within WCW, the WCW Television Championship wasn't an important championship. You know what I'm saying? You had like Booker T and Arn Anderson and others who held the championship and all that, you know, different things like that. So why they excluded that particular championship, I don't know. It's the minor gripe that I have with WWE 2K18, you know what I'm saying? But it's not the biggest flaw that this game got, especially with the Switch version, you know. Now with the options, you can make the usual adjustments to the difficulty, the volume, gameplay, and other things like that. You know what I'm saying? Plus, the store, you can make purchases with the DLCs like the Legends, the Arenas, and Championships is concerned. You know what I'm saying? And since I mentioned that with the Switch version, you can't go directly to the Nintendo eShop from the game. You know what I'm saying? You have to exit the game and go into the eShop. You know what I'm saying? To actually buy everything that you want to buy that's related to the DLCs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the NXT Generations Accelerator, New Moves, the Internal Icons, the Kurt Angle pack, the John Cena pack, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Plus, there's a digital deluxe edition of 2K8 WWE 2K18 that has all the packs to it. So if you want to spend like $90 to have the digital version of WWE 2K18, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? But like with purchasing the DLCs relating to the to WWE 2K18, you don't have to grind as much. You know what I'm saying? Because once you buy like the majority of the packs, you can purchase all of the legends, championships, and arena under one swoop. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you have to worry about as far as grinding is the my player mode, which it will take a while to grind. You know what I'm saying? To get all the skills, abilities, and attributes and stuff, upgrade and everything related to that mode and everything. Now, as far as the graphics and the design for WWE 2K18, they're good with some, and they have nice color palettes. But with the Switch version of WWE 2K18, the glitches and slowdowns within the frame rate. Yeah, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? It just ruins the experience when you play both of those things. Ruin the experience when you're playing the Switch version for sure. Now, as far as the slowdowns are concerned, you will notice them when the superstars are going down the ramp as far as their entrances are concerned. You know what I'm saying? And once you play a match, as far as the slowdowns are concerned, while playing the game, you won't experience the slowdowns if you're playing a single match. But if you're playing like the Royal Rumble, Triple Threat, um, the Fatal 4-Way, or Tag Team, or something like that within the Switch version, you will see the slowdown through the entire match. You know what I'm saying? And why these slowdowns and glitches are happening with the Switch version, it don't make no sense to me why those glitches and slowdowns still exist within the game. You know what I'm saying? As far as the Switch version, you know what I'm saying. Now the one thing I notice occasionally, the words that come from the announcers and the commentators will glitch out every now and then for no reason too. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember yesterday, as a matter of fact, I was playing some of the matches, and the announcers didn't really like. You didn't hear the announcer fully introduce like some of the wrestlers, because you only heard the name. You didn't hear them say from first from whatever they're from, weighing a certain amount, the superstar's name. You know, say you just heard the superstar's name and everything. That is just one example. You know what I'm saying? Now, the controls and gameplay are actually good in the Switch version, but they're hindered by the glitches and the slowdowns that I was talking about a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it's irritating to play the Fatal 4-Ways, the tag team matches because of the glitches and slowdowns. Now, as of this video, you know what I'm saying, in regards to the Switch versions, I only saw the glitches in the move set portion of the WWE Creations. Now, are the glitches exist within the matches that you play, like the Royal Rumble or the Fatal 4-Ways when it comes to the play mode and the WWE Universe Mode? I'm sure that the glitches exist in those modes as well. But like I said, as of this video, I haven't seen the glitches in those two modes yet. So I, it's like give it time. I'll probably notice it like later on today. You know what I'm saying? Now, the soundtrack, it depends on which aspect are you talking about. As far as the entrance music for the wrestlers, they're pretty good, awesome, depicting the real life entrance music for all the wrestlers that's in the game. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're talking about the Rock and Roll Express, the Heart Foundation, the Andre the Giant, um, and any other wrestler like Natalia or Roman Reigns and stuff, they're great. But as far as the songs that are in the game, you have songs by like Kanye West, Easy E, Kid Rock, Bruno Mars, and all that. But I say the main problem is that there's only uh, like 11 songs in there. You know what I'm saying? They should have had a little more. You know what I'm saying? As far as the my jukebox is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Now, pretty much that part of it will be a mixed bag. Everybody is not a fan of Eazy or Kanye West and whatever. You know, and all in all, pretty much the Switch version of WWE 2K18 is essentially the worst WWE game I played since WWE WrestleMania 21 for the Xbox, and it's essentially the worst WWE game that I played on a Nintendo console. You know what I'm saying? And the last one that I played that was considered mostly bad or mediocre on a Nintendo console was like WrestleMania 18 um, on the GameCube. And that was I first played that almost 20 years ago. So it really doesn't make any sense to me why the glitches and the slowdowns exist within this game before they released it. 2K Sports should have fixed the bugs and the slowdowns before they released this particular version of WWE 2K18. You know what I'm saying? In my honest opinion, you're better off playing the PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 versions of WWE 2K18. Now, I may do a review of those three versions in a later time, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the score, I definitely give the Switch version a 4 out of 10. Doesn't make any sense for those glitches and slowdowns to exist, you know. With that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about WWE 2K18, whether it's the Switch version, PC, Xbox, or PlayStation 4 version. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy, Big Metroid Fan 12, signing off.